know that's where I fall. I can't help myself.
What's up? What is up? Kuya Jason with Our Life in the Philippines. Today is Friday. It is the end of week 10. So we'll do a quick update and let you know what's going on. As always, I have not done the walkthrough today. It is actually early. It is about 10 a.m. These guys have just gone on break, so I figured I'd take the opportunity, do the walkthrough, and we'll talk about what is going on today, because today is a big day. All right, so here's the wall. And see some color on the front of the house. These guys all ran down to the Sorry store for their break. What have we here? I see a pipe going into the side of the house. I wonder what that's for. They did ask me about my internet. They asked me where I was going to have my internet, and I said it was going to be there. Okay, what have we got? There's my table, my couches. There's a lot of dust in here. You can see the tool white. That it's like a light gray, and that's where my TV stand is gonna go. Oh, okay. So I did tell them I wanted a kind of a decoration on the ceiling here above the island. So they added this box, and then the chandelier will come down from that and hang over top of the island. Looks like they did finish the quartz countertop, so they just need to have that installed. See the kitchen. Good morning. Okay, so yesterday I had a big delivery come in. I got our new refrigerator, and I also got TV, washer and dryer. Feel something biting my ankle. And the ACs. So what's going on today? Today is going to be installation day of the ACs. So I'm actually waiting on them right now. They said 10. It is 10. Well, Philippine time, they're usually late. So we'll see. Gonna have the 3 ACs installed. I went with the TCL. This is the new, the brand new version. It actually just came out the day before I purchased these. These have AI. They're called the Voxin, Voxin. They got AI, voice control, all kind of crazy stuff. So we got the 1.5 will be for the master bedroom, which will go up here. That'll be the 1.5 for this space, which is about 17 cubic meters. Because that door will be closed, and I did buy a dog door, so we're gonna have a dog door. I don't know if you've ever seen a dog door inside of a house, but that is my invention. Gonna have the dog door there for Snuffy, because he's potty trained, to go on a mat, and the mat will be in the shower. Also, this will be a large sliding glass door. So the space that cools will just be the bedroom, this little hallway, and this space with the ceiling is about, 3 meters? It's pretty high. It's about 10-foot ceiling. You can see if I reach up, I can't even touch that overhang. It's way up there. It's about 10 feet. All right. So yeah, the 1.5 will be in the master bedroom. The 1 horse will go in bedroom number 2, which is our guest room. My father will be staying for 45 days. Need to make sure he's nice and cool. I also got his mattress in, so we need to build the bed frame. So yeah, the 1 horsepower will go in here. And then for this large 42 square meters, I got a 2.5 horse, which will go either here or here. I'm not sure where they're gonna install it. Probably there. So that's a 1.5. Yeah, so a lot of boxes here. Is this room painted? Yeah, it does look like it. So we got the white ceiling, which is a matte. And then we got the semi-gloss tool white for the walls. Also, we decided to do the trim baseboard here. They're doing the wood grain to match the doors, but out here, I decided to just do the cocoa brown. It's a lot of work to do this and a lot of money, actually, because it's like 4 different cans of paint and stain and very time consuming. I said, let's just do the dark brown, cocoa brown for all the base around the whole house, inside the house. Oh, did I look in there? I didn't go in the bathroom. Wanted to show you guys some things. So they should be just about ready for the bathtub. They did finish all the tiling. That is Christine's shower. You can see as body sprayers, so you can turn it on body sprayer, hot and cold water. It's got the head sprayer for your hair, and then the handheld, which I'll use this. Just turn it so I could spray. Got your hot water installed. So we did get our sink installed. Don't laugh at my faucet there. It was a little higher than what I anticipated, but I really don't mind because I like to have a lot of room. Wash my face. I like to wash my face in the morning, so I got nice. You can see that when I wash my face, you got a lot of space here. And is that hooked up? No, there's no drain yet. The water lines aren't connected yet, so can't show you, but it actually sprays a waterfall. It's like a waterfall sink. It's the master bath, which you've seen this before. Bedroom number 3. Bit of a mess. Just need to get that drain installed there for the washing machine. So when these guys come and do the AC, I will show you. Here's the outdoor sink. Christine wanted this so she can do dishes or whatever. It's got a counterweight on this. You can see there's a counterweight back there that pulls that back down. They've been working on the rails, so they got the rails installed on that side. They're still working. You can see the design that I chose, and they'll do the back, and then we're going to put a gate back there. They've also been working on the window guards, the what do you call those? Grills. They've been working on the grills. Be nice to get that gate put up so these dogs will quit sneaking in here. Also, they did finish all of the soffit on the roof. Let's take a look at that. It's kind of hard to see from this angle. We call that, they call it spandrel, but here in the US, we would call it soffit. So I was actually talking with my dad about this driveway. Let's take a good look here. The contractor suggested he wanted to take the driveway down to the wall and then follow the wall, but I actually want to take it more like this. I don't mind going against the wall over there where it curves. Right there it curves, so I think we should bring it to that corner and then over. So I had a little bit of yard over here and then the front yard here. And then I'll have this yard here. And then the garden will be in the back. They got the wall mostly skimmed in the back. I think they should be adding more blocks to there. I think they actually ran out of blocks. So waiting on that. When they come to install the ACs, I'll show you what the installation process looks like. Here in the Philippines, they have split type ACs. They don't have the central air like the US. So every room would have an AC, and then you just turn it on when you need it. They don't run it all the time. Oh, they're here. Good morning. See the roof. All right, I gotta get these guys. All right, guys, let's go over what just happened. A little pissed off, actually. It's not a huge deal, but I'll just explain to you. So these guys can't put the AC here, which is where I wanted it, because they need 16 inches. And when you measure this, it's only 15. Well, I would say that's an oversight on the contractor, because from the very beginning, I said I wanted the AC right there. Not a big deal, it's gonna be over here. Just a little change there. In here, you can see the window seal is you got a lot more there, so not a problem here. Then in here, I had an issue. I wanted it installed right there, but again, it's only 15 inches, so they wanted to install it over there. I said, no, don't want it over there. I want it to blow on me. When I'm sitting on the couch watching TV, I want it blowing. So I said, why can't we put it there? And they said, because it's not even here. So I said, well, let's just make it even. Let's make that even so they can put it there. Then they said, well, we can't do it there because there's a PVC pipe here. So I told the foreman, we'll move the fucking PVC pipe. Just get that out of there, fill that back in with concrete. So that's gonna be filled in. Just move that. I don't really see the point of all that anyways, just to hide that one drain in the front. Aesthetically, it would look a little nicer, but you already have all these other drains. So what makes the difference? So we're gonna remove that PVC, fill that in with concrete, so that will actually sit on the outside of the wall. Not a big deal. The only concern I have now is if I have enough money to do the extra piping, because I was accounting for that being there on the inside and the outside unit would be there. Well, now it's gonna be way over here. So the installation includes 10 feet of tubing. Anything over 10 feet is about $10 per foot. So we're gonna have to move that over. And then on this one on the back side, for the master bedroom, let's see if I can get back here. So this one is going to be moved. Well, this one will actually be shorter because they want to put the outside unit right here, right next to that decorative lines there. So I guess that's not a problem. So the only place I might have to pay would be in the front to go from that to that. So we'll see how it turns out. All right, stay tuned. All right, guys, it has been about an hour. We finally got everything sorted out. Let's take a little look here. These guys are finishing the railings. See, they're installing that back section there. They make all these by hand. He's doing the drain for the washing machine. So that'll be a pipe coming out, down, and down over the side. You can hear the hammer drill in the background. They're drilling the holes. This guy's working on roughing up the concrete so they can install that concrete right there. That'll meet the standards for the install. This guy is doing the skim coating on the ceiling. They are doing the hammer drill. Back there painting. Oh, I forgot, I gotta tell my father-in-law that Christine wants to box us. We'll take a picture. These guys are pretty quick here. They are installing the brackets there. Put the bracket for the AC. And then let's go take a look outside and see where he's putting the outside unit. I'll be back. So this is the outside unit. Almost walked right into that fucking thing. The outside unit. Yeah, it's okay. Where's the drain line? Okay, okay. So he's gonna run the drain so it's not as noticeable. What's this guy doing? Drilling holes. The outside. All right. We'll be back. So when they say the 10 feet, they wrap everything together. The wires and the two tubes. So that's your 10 feet that is included in insulation. So we're good on this one. Not sure about the front one. This is the unit. This is the 1 horse. So these are the tubes. They're making the 10 feet section. This one will definitely be okay. That's a 1 horse. And that's the 1.5. And I think they're actually going to come back for the front one. So we'll see. So just to show you guys something, in the Philippines, they do not use leach beds. They usually just run the runoff, which is gray water, usually just off somewhere. I actually opted for a modified leach bed. So what we're gonna do is fill these pits with gravel, and then we'll put some kind of cover on top of the gravel so the dirt doesn't seep through. And then this will leach. So it's like another 3-stage filtration. The ground here is mostly clay, so I mean it's really hard and water doesn't seep through very fast. As my dad said, to do a ground seepage test, well, it just does not seep down through the ground. It gets evaporated. So this will give another 3 stages to clean the water. So stage 1, 2, and then 3. These will all be linked together. And then that water will seep over the bank. So it's just another way to try to clean the water a little more. Like I said, they don't do standard Americanized leach beds here. So I did get the contractor to agree to do this. I came up with the design. It's not perfect, but it is better than just having the gray water run straight down over the hill. At least here it'll have another chance to clean before it comes out. So hopefully it'll come out clear enough you could drink it. You want to drink that? All right, we'll be back. Need to get me one of these ladders. I like those ladders. You can make a scaffolding use of this ladder. So he's doing the installation there. Just need that box. Only in the Philippines. I'm not in a very good mood today, I'll tell you that. They just had to have my tub early because they wanted to install it. Well, that was fucking 3 weeks ago. And it's been sitting outside ever since. Man, what the fuck? And then this fuck up with the ACs. I'm just pissed off today. I'm gonna tell you guys what. I'll tell you a couple things. Building a house in the Philippines is very stressful. Those of you, a couple friends I got online that I've been talking to that are talking about building their own house, it is very fucking stressful. If I could give you some advice, find a good contractor, try to have everything on paper up front, your plans. I'm talking down to like the light bulbs. Have everything done, which I didn't. You know, I kind of had an idea. Have everything ahead of time. Save yourself so much of a fucking heartache. And then prepare for these little fuck ups like the ACs, 15 inches, you know, and it needs 16. That was a huge fuck up. I sent my contractor the ACs, the dimensions, probably a month and a half ago. So that should have been taken into account when they either did the ceiling or the windows, but they knew where I wanted them a long time ago, and just didn't get done properly. Have plenty of money if you're going to build a house. Have lots of money for fuck ups and additions. Because this house has cost me a lot more than our original plan, although I would say a lot of that is my fault, because the original house was only 90 square meters. I ended up, so let me get away from these people. I don't feel like being around anybody right now. So the original house was 90 square meters. And then I saw an opportunity to extend some walls. So I ended up going with 115 square meters. Then I decided I wanted to get some quotes on doing the perimeter wall. And my contractor gave me a good price on that. So I had to add the whole perimeter wall. I talked about adding a carport. My contractor said, why not let me do it? We have all the people, all the supplies. So then we added the carport. And originally I was going to have a gravel driveway, but you see how gravel driveways end up. So I wanted a concrete driveway, and of course that was extra money. So everything adds up. Went way over budget, but I mean, hopefully it all works out in the end. Had to take a loan with the contractor. Luckily he was nice enough to do that. All right, let me check. I think they're only going to do 2 ACs today and then come back and do the third. So I'll have to find out if I got to pay extra for that. But all right, let's go check it out. So another thing that pissed me off here was we had this all worked out. So I had the painter go ahead and paint the section of the wall where the AC was going to go, but because it wouldn't fit up there, we had to move everything over. Well, there's no paint, no skim coat, no nothing. So we're gonna have to paint around all that. Same with this one. It's that time of the day where the phone starts overheating and shutting off. So I told these guys I want my fucking tub installed today. That's unacceptable, sitting out there collecting rainwater. And they told me to have it delivered early so they could install it, and it's been here for months. So they're gonna get that installed. As you can tell, I'm just not in a good mood today. Gotta wait for these guys to finish so I can pay, and then they're coming back Monday to install the one in the front. So, all right, guys. I'm just gonna cut the video here. not in a good mood. I'm hungry, I'm hot, thirsty. So, all right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, peace. So there's the unit installed. There's the 1.5.
Now what's done?
So they said it wouldn't fit there, but I'm sure it would. And then still installing that one, finishing that one up, and then they'll come back on Monday and they're gonna do that. Adding the concrete. They'll shape all that. It'll look nice. That'll be the mount for the AC. Like I said, they wanted to put it way over there. The whole point of having the AC here is so it's gonna blow on me when I'm watching TV. Christine, she don't care for the cold too much, so if I put it over there, it's gonna make the kitchen too cold, and I'd be hot over here, so that's why it has to be there. So we made some modifications, but in the end, it'll work out. All right, I already said goodbye, so goodbye. There it goes.
Hello, I am your smart voice. Please refer to the manual on how to use it. The air conditioner has entered the network configuration mode. Please use the app for network configuration. The voice function is enabled.
That was bright, Mama. If you Google,
Google, open the brake.
Can I help you?
Oh, nasa taas yan.
Oo.
Hey.
Kandar lang na. Hey, Google. Are you talking to you?
Hey TCL, change temperature to 18 degrees. I don't think it needs set up.
Hey, TCL. I'm here. Dapat eh.